The third issue you raised, which a lot of other people also mentioned here, is about our Africa operations. You said that you noticed some of the countries have returned profits, some countries like Mozambique and some other ones are not making profit. Now, what has happened is that each of these countries has its main key economic drivers. Some of them is faster than others. Some others take time, and by the time they are able to break even, you find out that they are returning continuous and sustainable steady profit. For instance, a country like Guinea Conakry, that we entered into, we were able to break even within 3 months. They started giving profit month on month. Just within 3 months, we were able to write off all their expenses and they started making profit. Also, a bank like Ghana and a country like Ghana, where we entered in the first instance, the early days, you found out that it took a while before it started making profit. Today, Ghana is the flagship subsidiary. It is the best subsidiary, and it is making about $3 million month on month profit before tax, and so on. So all these countries, they have their own thing. Mrs. Bakare, let me also just go over to your own. You asked about Africa expansion, whether we have slowed down. The answer is that today, UBA is the only bank from Nigeria that has operations in 18 African countries. That is the highest. There is even no bank in Nigeria that has half the number of African countries that we have. There is no bank that has half of that. And we believe that today we have covered the major markets in sub-Saharan Africa. Maybe with the exception of Angola and South Africa. We have covered all the key markets. And what we did, and I also want to commend Rashid here, what we did was, in the first instance, we started getting the licenses. Just get the licenses, move on to the next country, get another license, move on to the next country, and so on. Now that we have covered those key markets in Africa, we have started the business of consolidation. So going forward, they are going to start seeing a lot of revenues coming from the African countries. And in 2011 December, when we closed, 12 out of those 18 countries were able to make profit. They were able to break even. By March this year, end of first quarter, 15 of those countries have been able to make profit. By the end of this year, our promise is that all those countries will be in profit. And that is it. So we have been sowing seeds for some time. This is the time to start getting returns and and they are going to start seeing them increasingly. Today, African countries are in 2010, African countries contributed 13% to our total earnings, to our total income, to our total PBT. By end of last year, it has moved over to 18%. And by March this year, it has increased further to 19%. We believe that by the end of this year, they will be doing between 20 and 25%, which is very, very huge. And also the good thing about Africa is that our ultimate goal is to have Africa contribute 50%, Nigeria contribute 50%. Therefore, for people that have invested in UBA, you are going to get additional return. Just like all the other banks we have in Nigeria, we will share in the market in Nigeria. So about 50% of what you are going to get will come from Nigeria. On top of that, you get extra, another 50% coming from Africa. And this is where you have that benefit and value of going outside Nigeria. So there is quite a lot of value. We have also diversified their revenue base in the sense that Nigeria depends mainly on oil. So if there is any issue with oil in Nigeria, the price drops, you find out that all the other African countries will cushion the impact. So we have diversification in the earning base.